And there is Jai Opetaia stating that he may just go to heavyweight instead of waiting around from Zurdo or for Zurdo Ramirez. And let me counterpunch. I think the world of it is his oyster. I think if he was going to go to heavyweight, I don't think it would be frowned upon because he didn't do what Usyk did or what Holyfield did at that division. Because to me personally, cruiserweights are more like the pre or starter heavyweight divisions anyway. Because everyone that's anyone that was at cruiserweight ended up at heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that was anybody that was worth mentioning went to heavyweight. You know, again, it's more like a starter heavyweight division. You know, the bullshit Bridgerweight division that they're trying to create, which, you know, a lot of people have, you know, attempted to their most ability, but they try to make that as another weight, but no, it's actually cruiserweight, then heavyweight. You know, because, you know, that is actually a new weight class. Cruiserweight wasn't always around. It was light heavy, then it was heavy. Okay. So Jai doing that, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know, because it's not like he wasn't a champion or wasn't even a unified champion at cruiserweight. I think he's done enough, and I think his reputation and his skills and overall ability and stock would rise going to heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no sense of sitting around in a weight division that, for one, is not really the premier weight division. It's not like he's a middleweight or a light heavyweight. He's a cruiserweight. And unfortunately for cruiserweights, they don't hold that same type of reputation as middleweight, and definitely not heavyweight. You know, and I think they need to acknowledge that. I think Zurdo Ramirez, even though that would be a good fight, I think Zurdo, speaking of him, went to the division of cruiserweight to get away from stiff competition. He moved and he ran from light heavy because he didn't want to be there no more. There was only more defeats waiting for him at light heavyweight. That's why he went to cruiserweight. He went there because cruiserweight is one of those, it's like cruiserweight is an island with nobody on it that he feels that's dangerous enough to really contest him, because how he looked at it, he was like, hey, I'm a big light heavyweight. I can make cruiserweight. I mean, who can't, being that big, right? And all in all, I can go here and stake my claim here, which he done. He became a champion at cruiserweight, and he feels that, hey, I'm a little faster because these particular guys are not on my speed level, and I can compete with them, until there was Jai Opetaia. And see, when Jai Opetaia came on the scene and he started kicking ass, and he came out of the South Pacific with that mindset and that killer left hand and that aggressive style and that footwork and that speed. Oh yeah, that was a problem now, because now it's no longer a safe place to be. Now I got to dip, duck, slide, and do everything to avoid that fight with Jai Opetaia. Meanwhile, Jai Opetaia wants that opportunity, and he's not getting it, and I wonder why. He's not getting that shit because Zurdo doesn't want it. It takes two to tango, and I understand that. And one thing about anybody, and David Benavidez could contest to this, there's no sense of staying at a weight class waiting for someone to get ready to fight you. And I'm talking about Canelo Alvarez. I mean, that's how he was. So if I'm Jai Opetaia, I wouldn't be waiting around for Zurdo's ass either, because if that man doesn't want to fight you, he's going to find every reason not to. Period. So yeah, he should go to heavyweight. And I think he would be honored at heavyweight. And I think before he leaves, I think Jai Opetaia should kind of come out of his comfort zone just a bit and just let everyone know why he's leaving the cruiserweight division. Hey, look, people, I love you guys. I wanted to show you that I wanted to be undisputed here. But guess what? I can't do that because we got some chicken shit people that call themselves champions at cruiserweight, and his name is Zurdo Ramirez. So he's not a toro, he's a fucking pollo. You know what I mean? He's a chicken. So he doesn't want to fight me. That's why I'm leaving. He is the reason I'm leaving, because he doesn't want to fight me. So I'm going to another weight division where it's more premier and more respected anyway. That's what I would do if I'm Jai Opetaia, just to drop the mic. And hopefully, though, that'll, get Zerto's blood boiling and, make him brave enough to take the fight. But I doubt that. But who knows? This is boxing. But you guys tell me what you think of Jai Opetaia contemplating of moving from the cruiserweight division, headed to the heavyweight division. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!